Okay, so hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you how you can mint an NFT directly from the contract. So there are many benefits of minting from the contract directly instead of going through the website of the project. So for example, I'm in this project. It's called uh, Kuracham and Kurayami. Those are two different collections. But here you can see like the project owner has listed the mint website. But if I mint from the website, I'll be dependent on their server. So it's kind of a centralized platform, and I don't know what kind of code they have on their server. So I would rather mint my NFT directly from the contract. So how do I do that? First of all, you go to the collection page. So in this case, this is the collection Kurayami, and you just type Kurayami on OpenSea. You'll be able to find, or you can just go to the Discord server, whatever project that you are in, and you'll be able to see the official links. Go on the official links, and you'll be able to see the Kurachan OpenSea collection. So here, I'm on the collection page. Just scroll down. This is the collection. Scroll down and click on any of the NFTs and scroll down, and as you scroll down you'll be able to see one sec, I'm just checking the floor price, 0.002, which is too less actually. So so as you can see, like this is $6.80, and it's very cheap, and it's minting for free right now. So I'm going to show you like how you can mint for free directly from the contract. So just scroll down on the NFT and click on the contract address. When you click on the address, you'll be able to see like the previous transactions here in the transactions tab. Like people have been minting this for free, 0 ETH, as you can see, seconds ago, right? So now what I'm going to do is click on contract, and when you click on contract, you can read contract. So by reading contract, you'll be able to know the supply, which is 7777, maximum per transaction. So every wallet can mint maximum of 10 NFTs. Now just go on write contract. Make sure that the contract is verified. Then you connect to Web3. So just verify this is Kurachan. Then you connect to Web3. Connect your MetaMask. Okay, just refresh, and you'll be able to see that your MetaMask should be connected to the Etherscan website. Now there is an option to mint public. Okay, so if I click on mint public, okay, what you have to do is you have to enter 0 because you're minting for free, and you have to enter how many you want to mint. So in this case, let's say I want to mint 10. I have not yet decided whether I want to mint, because as you can see, like the floor price is very low. So people are essentially buying this NFT for free, and they're listing it for 0.002 ETH, which is $6, right? So I just clicked on low to high, and I can see that people are listing it for 0.0025, 0.002. So, and how many owners are there? 254 owners are there. Whereas there is a maximum supply. There is a supply of 5,000 free mints, followed by paid mint. So if I just click on refresh, I'll be able to see how many owners are there. Still now there are 254 owners, and the floor price is still 0.002, which means this is not probably not a very good collection to mint for, because even if I, let's say, buy 10 NFTs for free, I still won't be able to sell it for more than 0.002, because there are already sellers who are willing to sell it for 0.002. Or the other possible scenario could be that they have minted 10, or they have minted more than 10, and they have listed on sale for only 1 or 2 NFTs from their collection of 10 NFTs. That is another possibility. But the thing to see here is that some NFTs are also listed for like $13. Alright, so let us see how much gas fees is right now, and then I'll decide whether I want to mint this or not. If I just click on 0, I'm going to pay 0, and if I press 10, the quantity 10, and click on write, I'll be able to see like my wallet should pop up, and it should tell me exactly how much So here it was not able to estimate the gas fees. Network is busy. Oh my god. It's just shit. It's showing 7,000. Oh my god, this is crazy. Wow. Oh my god. Shit. Oh, I've never seen this kind of ridiculous gas fees. Oh my god. Shit. Okay. So let's see. Let's try once again. Let's see how much the fees is. Mint whitelist, mint public. So this is the one you want. If you were whitelisted, you could mint from here, but I'm not sure what this value is, like Merkle proof. I was whitelisted in this project, but I did not know like what this particular value is. I have to find out. Meanwhile, if you find out what this is, please let me know in the comments. So this is for public. So if you want to mint, if you are minting in the public window, just you have to type the ether value here, which is 0, because you're minting for free, and the quantity is the number of NFTs you're trying to mint. So in this case, I want to mint, let's say, if you mint 1 versus if you mint 10, the quantity is the same, the gas fees is the same, because you are essentially minting in bulk. So ERC 721 contract allows bulk minting, so you can easily mint 10 to 15 NFTs for the same gas fees. So I'm just gonna type like 10 and see like how much it shows to me right now. So it should again pop up my MetaMask wallet, and as you can see, like this was not able to estimate gas fees because the network might be really busy right now. As you can see, the total it shows me is 2.89 ETH, $9,000 to mint, which is kind of crazy. I've never seen this kind of ridiculous gas fees. So I'm pretty sure that this project is going to fail. Why is it going to fail? Because nobody is going to be able to mint for this ridiculous gas fees. And if people are not going to buy, then there will be a lot of supply and not enough demand for it. As a result, the prices are going to fall, and this mint is not really a good choice. So I'm not going to mint it, but I hope you got the hang of how you can mint directly from the contract. If you found this video useful, please like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts and comments below. Thank you.